Hello, everyone. We have some exciting news from the Iran United States war. As of today, June 15, there seems to be a preliminary agreement between both Iran and the United States to bring to a close this war. This is exciting. We've been going at it for months. The United States and Iran has just been going at it. And if you're just a consumer, just like myself, and have to move around, you've noticed those gas prices going up. So yes, that's one of the things that we all worry about. So hopefully this will reflect on not just our gas, but everything else that we purchase. So the official White House accounts and Donald Trump on Truth Social, the president posted that there was a preliminary agreement. Iran officials also agreed and said that the agreement was already in place. It has not been signed. A ceremony is expected this upcoming Friday. So we'll be looking into that. I know that today at the G7 summit, President Trump also spoke on it and also discussed just bringing this war to close. As of now, it seems that the Strait of Hormuz is open and ships are flowing through. And we see that with oil prices. As of right now, the oil price has dropped to 75.11. It is May the 15th. It is 4:46 p.m. at the moment, so the price seems to be 75.11. So just to give you a little bit of context, the highest that the oil price has gone has been 112 in April 6th in the past few months. And before this war started, back in December, let's just say February, was at $64, $63. So now it's been dropping to 75.11 now, after this news broke. So it seems like the world's reacting to it. So what does all mean, right? There's a lot of controversy. There's a lot of things going on online, that Iran's going to get some money, that Iran's going to get some cash in return from the United States. So Donald Trump, of the president, officially uh, posted this. Iran has agreed to never have a nuclear weapon. So that was always the goal: get Iran to never develop a nuclear weapon. That seems to be in the agreement. Also, the story that the U.S. is paying Iran $300 million is fake news, put out by the Democrats, President DJT. That is a quote. So it seems that they're not going to receive money from the United States. Now, it seems that Iran's Revolutionary Guard said that under the agreement, the country will receive half of its roughly 24 billion in long frozen funds before the final negotiations begin during a 60-day ceasefire extension. A U.S. Official said earlier that Iran will get none of the money until it demonstrates compliance with the deal's terms. So Iran's saying they're going to receive 12 billion from the 24 billion that the United States froze. So it's not necessarily coming from the United States, but it's funds that they have frozen. So they may receive 12 billion. And then a U.S. official said that is not. So the interesting thing is that there's no deal that has been published. There's no deal that we can actually see. We're kind of just going based on what the presidents, the White House officials are saying, and what Iran officials are saying as well. Interesting enough, Israel officials said the country is not bound by the agreement between the U.S. and Iran. So it seems that Israel, the state of Israel, is not necessarily happy with what's going on. Also, they say they're not going to abide and they're not bound by that agreement. So it'll be interesting to see what goes on there. Israel continues to fight with Hezbollah, and does not want to pull its forces out of Lebanon. So I know that President Trump and the Prime Minister of Israel as well have been kind of going at it. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. So in the short term, the deal is expected to extend the U.S.-Iran ceasefire. No more launches, no more missiles, no more fighting. Reopen the Strait of Hormuz, which seems to have happened already, and end a U.S. naval blockade. Allow them to continue going on Iranian ports and launch negotiations on Iran's nuclear program, which President Trump has said they're not going to build a weapon, at least not while he's in office. But there's still a lot of things that are still up in the air until we don't see something clear. So exciting news. Hopefully this brings an end to this war. Hopefully we can move on from this, and hopefully the United States achieves the goals that they were meant to do, and hopefully Iran gets something out of it as well. I don't know. I'm just against war in general, but I know that as for us, in every single day, everyday life, we want to see those gas prices go down. Summer's here, and I know the pumps are going to continue having a toll in our pocket. So I hope this goes through. I hope nothing happens in between now and Friday when the ceremony is expected to happen so they can sign the deal. So thank you for watching. Like and follow for more news.